All right, so far we've been focusing on North America, and we've talked about a few of the natural cycles, the first being AMO, the Atlantic multi-decadal oscillation, also the INSO, the El Nino Southern Oscillation in the Pacific. These are the two big ones, but there's many, many more, right? We got the North Atlantic Oscillation, the Pacific Decadal Oscillation, the extratropical cyclones, and so on and so on and so on. So you'll probably see these acronyms pop up in some of your reading. But let's recap what we've talked about, make sure that it's still stuck in our brain. First question, how are we affected by positive Atlantic multi-decadal oscillation, or positive AMO? Okay. So a positive phase of the AMO, hopefully remember, is expected to warm the Northern Atlantic, and we are currently in a positive phase. So we currently have warmer than typical ocean water in the North Atlantic. And is this expected to change? We do not expect this cycle to change. The 70-year cycle of warm to cool to warm to cool, we don't think that cycle is going to change. We just expected it to be overprinted on overall global warming, right? So the overall temperature is going to increase, but that 7-year cycle we expect to remain the same. Now let's think about El Nino. How are we affected by El Nino? Right? Well, during an El Nino year, we get wetter, and during a La Nina year, we get drier, right? And is this expected to change? Well, kinda, right? We do think that the cycle is not going to change. Remember, the cycle is every 2 to 7 years, it changes, or it switches from El Nino to La Nina. So we don't think that period of the cycle is going to change. However, we do think the intensity is going to change. So El Nino will make us even wetter, and La Nina will make us even drier.